Hello! Welcome to GastroGays Do Eurovision 2018. We've made it.
This is the last one.
We've made it an hour away from where we're sitting right now to the United Kingdom. We've made it to the last song of 2018's Eurovision. We hope you've enjoyed all the videos thus far, and if you haven't seen any of them yet, you can just go back and watch them, because they're actually alright, I think. Yeah, they're good.
I like them.
They're good.
So, the UK have chosen SuRie this year with her song Storm, and of course they have used the Eurovision You Decide format once again, which we applaud them for, because the more you use that, the more it becomes something and the more it engages the audience.
There's no point in just taking 1 year doing it and going, oh well, it didn't work, let's go back internal, you know. You gotta stick with your guns and go with it, and good on the BBC for sticking with this format. Consistently, the standard of song over the 3 years that has come through that contest has improved.
It has.
And thankfully, you know, for them, that's a great thing. It would be nice to have a contest in the UK, basically, because it's just across the water for us.
It would be handy, but hey. Also, they this year moved the location to Brighton, which hosted for the UK in 1974 when ABBA won. They also recruited former winner for Sweden, Måns Zelmerlöw, to present it, and they had a brand new panel of inside industry experts. So all systems go, and we did watch and know quite a few of the acts competing, and then the act I wanted to win didn't win.
In fact, the act we both wanted to win didn't win. And
I think that was right though.
yes. So once again, this case of a live performance and a studio performance. You know, people lose it when they hear on the radio the songs for the first time or online, and they make the assumptions, as we do, that such a song is great. When Asanda performed Legends live on stage, it wasn't great. Now, we're of the belief that, well, this contest took place in February. May is a long way away. There's a lot of training and practice you can do to improve your performance, and if the song is good enough, you should give it a chance. But then there's also the skeptical, worried voters who will also say, no, the song that's good now on stage and only needs a couple of tweaks deserves to go through. So there's two camps of thought, I suppose, with it.
And I'm also in the camp of, if that's how it sounds on the recorded track, you should be able to deliver that on stage. And unfortunately, that wasn't the case.
However, SuRie, let's talk about the entry itself.
Yes.
It is actually a lovely song. It's really, really uplifting, really happy, positive.
Has a great chorus that everyone can hum along to and shimmy and
so
shake.
Catchy. I think the fact that she looks a bit like Annie Lennox really helps as well. People go, is that Annie Lennox in Eurovision? No, it's SuRie and she is slaying. I think she's going to do a really good job at it, but at the end of the day, even though we do not prescribe whatsoever to that whole block voting narrative that goes on constantly with Eurovision,
it's not a thing.
It's not a thing.
It's not a thing.
There is an element of it with the United Kingdom, though, especially presently, Brexit and everything like that. We don't believe it, but it just seems that way. Lucy Jones did one of the best performances of last year, hands down, and didn't deserve the placement that she got. So there is an element that, for every other country, block voting and friends voting for you isn't the case, but for the United Kingdom, maybe there's a little bit of truth in it.
And then Ireland were blamed for
No,
her points.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Ireland didn't give us 12 points. That's so disgraceful. Well, funny that, because we don't do block voting.
Didn't either.
Yeah. Anyway,
back to SuRie though.
Yes.
I don't like this song, unfortunately, and I think it's a weak entry from the UK this year. I heard all of the tracks beforehand, and I thought this was amongst the weakest, just because it's very vanilla, it's very plain, happy, all hold hands anthemic sort of thing. It feels like it would belong like a dress website's advertisement on TV or something. You know, like if you have it playing in the background and then go, now 25% off at blah blah blah.co.uk. I can see it already, you know. And also album track.
Go back a few videos, you'll hear us rant about album tracks. The one thing I don't like about it, and I'm trying to remain relatively positive about it.
Past video. I'm not.
We're spent. You're like, I don't care anymore. The one thing I dislike about the revamp version, they took a lot of the feedback from people on board and they decided to do a couple of changes, which again is exactly what you need to do with these contests. They added extra owls. throughout the whole thing, and I hate that sound. I'm sick of it in every song in life. So I would like, if you are listening, BBC, just to remove a couple of them, please, because it's a little annoying personally. But other than that, this song is one of the big five. It is going to be in there straight into the final on the Saturday night. And thankfully now Eurovision do this thing where the big five and the host nation have to perform on stage during a rehearsal, so they don't get to play the video as they used to.
Yeah.
You're a Eurovision fan, I'm sure you know this already. You know it. Let's see how over the next couple of months. She's already a great performer. She's been at Eurovision before.
Yes.
She was a backing vocalist for Blanche, one of our favourite entries of last year.
And for Loic.
Yes, and another entry of ours that we adored. So she knows the contest, and I think for a lot of people, in knowing the contest and knowing what's involved and the procedure and rhythm and routine of the whole thing, can actually scare a lot of artists off and make them perform and underperform on the night. This girl's used to it, and I think that will play in her favour.
Yeah,
and I hope it does.
Has been a part of the team for two very, very iconic, amazingly well performed entrants for Belgium previously, so will bring that experience with her as well. So we could be in for a really good result from the UK. Let's wait and see.
I would hope so. I would only hope so on the basis that I would like to see people stop knocking the process. We would love an Irish process like that. Just a one-night show, but we don't have it. And as we used to live in Britain, so for us, you know, we have quite a link with the country, and, you know, if Ireland is knocked out, as has been the case for so many years, we support the British entry because
Absolutely.
we lived in London at the time. It would have been nice and cheap for us to go down the road to the O2 to watch Eurovision, but hey, it didn't work out that way, Joe and Jade.
There you have it. There are our thoughts on every single one of the competitors and the songs this year. We want to know what you think, so please let us know your thoughts about the UK act in the comments below.
And if you'd like to follow us or anything like that, links are at the end of this video to our GastroGays Twitters, Instagrams and all the likes. I hope you enjoyed watching GastroGays do Eurovision 2018. We'll have more videos coming up closer to the time. But like, subscribe, and as we say, comment below with your thoughts too. Next up, nothing.
Who knows? Lisbon.
Bye!
Bye!